Hi, this is Aditya from Paraguay Technologies. So we'll see how to execute a SSIS package from C# code. To do that, firstly create one solution, one project for the SSIS package. Let's name it SSIS integration. This is the project now. So in this SSIS package, what we are trying to do is I have created one source text file and one is the destination text file. In source text file, we have some data like this, where the employee ID, name, these are the columns, and here is the data. Also in destination file, it's empty. So in this integration service, what we are trying to do is we'll try to copy the data from source file to the destination file. That is what we are trying to do. Let's have one flat file source. In this flat file source, so double click on it. We need to create a new connection manager. So this is the flat file connection manager. Let's add it as source. Browse the file of the source. So here are the columns, here is the data. Let's preview it. Okay, fine. So okay, now copy one destination. Again it will be the flat file destination. Map it again. So let's configure it. So we have only one connection manager for the source, so we'll try to create new one. Let's browse it. The destination will be the destination file.txt. Columns will be the same. Let's preview the data. There is nothing in the destination file. Okay, now so it is now configured. So let's check the mappings. Okay, so it is now mapped very successfully. Okay, so yes, let's try to execute the package and execute this package. Okay, so this now worked very successfully. Now let's have a look at the destination file. Yes, so now the data has been copied to the destination file. Let's delete the data, save the file. We'll try to create the variables. Variables will be source file, the value will be h colon, then okay, so let's copy it directly. Integration, source file not txt. We'll have a new variable, say destination file, data type will be the string, check the names. It's destination file and source file. Okay. Let's configure the expressions and the connection strings. Now we have configured the connection managers with the variable connections string. Again we'll try to execute the package with the variables and connection strings configuration. Okay, it's now executed. Again we will have a look at the data, if it is copied successfully. Yes, it is copied. Again we'll delete the data. Okay, save it, close the execution. Okay, so now we are done with the SSIS package. We are just copying the data from one source file to the destination file. Now we'll start coding for the C# code to execute this package from .NET. So let's start with the coding for the C# code. We are just creating one simple console application from which we are trying to execute the same package. Let's name it as something Execute SSIS Package. Okay, so let's create one more class file. This class file, let's name it as Execute SSIS something. Let's make it public. Create one function. Public void exec package something. Let's call the function from the main class. Say execute SSIS exec equals execute SSIS, then exec dot execute package. Let's start with the coding of the execute package. So you can see that we are using one more namespace to use the objects of DTS runtime, like package, DTS results, or something like that. So we need to use this namespace. Other things that we need is the package location, say string package location equals to h colon SSIS integration SSIS underscore destination.txt. So this is the location of the package that is exists on my hard drive. Now let's create the object of package class. So we can load that package to this SSIS package object using application object. Let's say it's app. To get the result of the executed package, if it is successful or not, we need to create an object of DTS exec result, say result, and last is the variables that we are using in the SSIS package. Let's assign memory to the application. Now we are loading the package from the package location. Now, so you can see that the first parameter is the file name, where we have mentioned the path to the DTSX package, and next is the events. Events meaning if we want to mention or we want to perform any operation on error or completion on the different events, then we can mention. So now we have loaded the package using application to the object of the package class. Let's take it the result by executing the package. So now we can get the result in the result object. So to get it, let's have some if statement. DTS exec result dot success is the property. Can say success, else if result is failure, then it can be error. This is the code to execute the package without variables, meaning we are not setting the variables from the .NET code. So while executing the package, it will take the default values of the variables that we have mentioned in the SSIS package. Right. So now, so before trying to execute this code, we will copy that DTX file to the location, otherwise it will give us the runtime exception. So let's try to find it out. So it is over here, it's package.dtsx. Okay, so let's copy it to the same location. We will try to rename it the same name, connection. So here is what we copied. So now in destination file is nothing. So here is the package. Close it. Let's start the execution. Okay. So you can see the result is the success, meaning the package has been successfully executed. So the execute method returned the result as success. Going ahead will be good. Let's have a look at the file. Here is the destination file. The data has been copied. Let's delete it again. Save the file. So now in this code, the values of the variables that we have used for the connection managers in the SSIS package are default, meaning the values are taken as it is from the SSIS package. Meaning if the source file and destination file values are the same. So if we want to modify it from the C# code, we can do that. Let's have a look how can we do that. So to do that, we'll create one new folder. I've created one, say SSIS integration with the variables. So let's try to copy the source file and the destination file to the new folder. So the path to the source file and destination file will be different, right? Meaning previously it was the default one, the one which we were using from the previous folder, and we'll try to set the variables of the SSIS package from .NET code directly. But the path of the DTSX package, that will be the same, because we don't need to change its path. We only need to change the data or the values of the variables that we have used in the DTSX package. So now we are not using the files from this folder, but from the another folder called SSIS integration with the variables. Let's point it out. So now let's set the variables. So it will be as be equal to SSIS package dot variables. So you can see that the variables is not a method, it's a property. So all the variables from the package of this location will be now assigned to the vars. So let's set it vars dot value be equal to the value. You know that both the variables are of string format. it's always good to copy the variable names directly from the SSIS package, because it may throw the runtime exception if the variable name is incorrect. So it's the source file, then was dot value equal to the string. Let's copy the another variable name. So now our file that will be copied over here. Let's set the value of the SSIS package. So now this is the path, so we'll directly copy. We need to add the escape sequence also, as we are passing the path in the string format. Source file.txt and destination file.txt. So in the SSIS package, the value of the variables is something like this. It's SSIS integration source file.txt and the destination file.txt. So we are now replacing the values of these variables with the SSIS integration with variables source file.txt and destination file.txt. Let's try to execute it so that the values or the data in the destination file will be the data from the source file. Let's try to execute it. So you can see that the destination file don't have any data for the new folder, as well as the destination file in the old path, the path which we have set in the SSIS package, also don't have any of the data. So let's check to which path this will update the data. Let's start the execution. Okay, so it's done. So result is success. Let's continue it. Okay. So now let's see to which path the data has been copied to. The one which we have set in the SSIS package, or the one we have set in the .NET code. So this is the one. So this is the path in the SSIS package. So this destination file don't have anything, meaning this is the path which we have set from the .NET code directly, and it is done. The next thing is, in the SSIS package we have two variables, one is source file and one is the destination file variable. So it is not compulsory that we need to assign all the variables from the SSIS package. We can also do that. We can set only one variable from the .NET code, and the another variable will take the default value from the SSIS package itself. So it is not compulsory to assign the values in the .NET code. So this is the way to execute the SSIS package from .NET code with variables or without variables. And also to catch the result of the SSIS package execution, if it is success or the failure. Yes, so that is all, that is it. So we are done with the execution. Thank you.